polls that I've witnessed were not wrong. Those internal surveys that the BJP conducted where they said that we are making inroads into the disadvantaged clusters of the city. And we're also gaining in the women vote. We don't know where this is. This is about 15 days before the vote was cast. So they were still waiting for the Prime Minister to hit the ground, and then he made that emotional appeal. And the BJP hadn't still really announced its panoply of benefits that it's not.
See, I also want to talk about the Jat votes, because we underplay the Jat influence in Delhi. Parvesh Verma at the end of the day is a Jat. Maybe he was given the wrong constituency, but look at the outer Delhi constituencies, Narela, Rithala, all of that. These are constituencies that the BJP has never won. And I want to compare this to the 2020 Vidhan Sabha map. Look at all this sea of saffron around the outskirts of Delhi. Let's take a look at how it was in 2020 Vidhan Sabha.
Wow.
Look at that. That entire thing. BJP did not win a single seat in all of these constituencies. Jat-dominated seats.
Mr. Biduri made a very interesting remark. And he said that, look, I don't know if you caught on. He said, Sheila Dikshit suffered because of delimitation.
Delimitation.
She made that point. I think the BJP, when you said maybe you not got the right constituency, I think the BJP has been able to go down into every little constituency and figure out the demographics there very accurately, because the way they picked their candidates this time, most of them nameless faceless, by the way. There was a lot of pressure on the Amit Shah, coterie to basically accommodate a lot of known names. They haven't done that. Correct. A lot of their people are unknowns.
See, Parvesh Sharma, Ramesh Biduri, MPs not given tickets, asked to fight MLA elections, one against former Chief Minister, another one sitting Chief Minister. Satish Upadhyay, again going on to take on a high profile candidate. And then Tarvinder Singh Marwa up against Manish Sisodia. The BJP is telling these leaders, we are not going to name you. You perform, you defeat them, then immediately you become candidates for potential chief ministers.
And that's also a way to unite the party. If everyone has a skin in the game, no one is going to pull each other
all
down.
of you have got to beat an incumbent who's been there around for a decade in Delhi politics and is a strong person. So these are all possibilities which the BJP has looked very carefully. But the other point I was trying to make, and I just lost my train of thought there, coming back to the clusters. The BJP seems to have gone and said on ground, I will continue the existing doles, but I'll deliver you better governance.
Yeah.
I will not only give you your free bus, I will not only give you 2,500 rupees, they are saying 21, I'll give you 25, but I will clean up the Yamuna for you. And I will build better roads for you. I will build a Viksit Delhi while giving you. Suman Berry, the chairperson of the Prime Minister's Economic Advisory Council after Bibek Debroy, the vice chairperson of Niti Aayog, he told me, he said, Anand, we figured out a model where growth and inclusion can go hand in hand. And that's what we're going to work on. That's what the Prime Minister wants to deliver. So if the BJP has figured that out, then other parties will now have to play catch up on that front.
Because of its fight with the governor and the centre, stopped one of the main benefits for the elderly. There was a scheme that was designed specifically for the elderly. They didn't implement it because they said, we must have first dibs. So they got into that kind of...
Zaka, I mean, your point of, the Jat belt, the outer Delhi...
he kept saying, Zaka kept saying that this election will be won in outer Delhi.
No, whether Parvesh Verma wins or loses, giving him a seat against Krijwal sent the message that Parvesh could become the CM of Delhi.
Elevated.
And that sent a message. Also, BJP has given disproportionately more seats to Jat candidates, considering
it's also sending a message to Haryana, no? It's also sending a message back to Haryana.
Could be.
That the Jats have not been forgotten.
Yeah.
And this will also help, it will send a message into Punjab. What's going to happen in Punjab going forward, knock-on effect, if these results hold, the AAP is in serious pressure because the Congress will come, biting at the bits. Well, the BJP will want to try and make inroads into a place where they steered clear because of SAD and Prakash Singh Badal. So that's not there. That alignment is not there anymore. So the BJP has said, and the Prime Minister in a rally very clearly said, कि देखिए पंजाब का भी नज़ारा बदलेगा. पंजाब में भी परिस्थितियां बदलेंगी. He has said that. So the BJP will move into that direction. There is an eye on Gujarat. You don't want the AAP getting into Gujarat again. You want to keep sure that the mandate happens.
In Okhla, Amanatullah is trailing.
Manish
Chaudhary of the BJP is leading in Okhla right now.
So that's big.
That is a big statement.
That's big. So 43-27. So 3 short of what Ramesh Biduri said, his expectation is that the BJP will lock on, that is 46. But well clear, very well clear, 7 clear or 8 clear of the halfway mark at 43. It's 10:25.
So are we-
around 11 o'clock, do you see this further consolidating in favor of the BJP?
Well, if this,
given what's happening
if this
now,
trend holds, yes. And if we are by that time, if you are in
Sanjay
5
Singh
or
is at
6
Arvind
rounds,
Kejriwal's residence. Yeah,
if
please.
you are at 5 and 6 rounds of counting, and this trend is holding, then yes, the AAP is in trouble.
But Arvind leading in New Delhi?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
He is.
okay.
Arvind is leading in New Delhi, but how much we don't know. So we'll have to go back because there's been a
We'll
back
check
and
with
forth
Griha,
there.
yeah.
We'll check with Griha. But if it's 5 or 6 rounds and that trend is holding, it's going to be tough.
So the high women voter turnout that you saw in those 41 constituencies, BJP is leading in 25, AAP only in 16. But all out of 25, 24 are
gains.
pickups from the
From the Aam Aadmi. So the women
gains.
voters have swung in a different direction compared to what many would
Yes.
have thought. Yes, Griha.
Are in fact getting to know that Kejriwal is still maintaining that lead. Right now, the website is still at 343, but we'll get you a fresh update. Do we have an update on New Delhi? Arvind Kejriwal leading by just 223 there.
It's a big thanks for that update, Griha. 223 votes for the
Very.
AAP convener, former Chief Minister of Delhi.
It's looking
someone who
difficult
said-
for him. Looking difficult. He might even lose this. He might even lose this. This is not a resounding, emphatic reassertion of his credibility. This is actually now becoming a problem.
And New Delhi is a small constituency.
Very
it has
small.
barely about 1 lakh voters.
Yes.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm just thinking he'll have to come to the press conference in the evening, which he
Fourth
will.
round is going on in New Delhi.
He's a brave
He's going to blame
politician.
the election commission. He's going to say it was unfair. Let me just preempt what is going to
no, hang
happen
on.
in
Well,
That's
I
what I'm
think
saying. That
this is-
and part of the aura of leaders like Kejriwal and Modi also is that they never lose. Like at least in Delhi, Kejriwal has never lost. Like he comes. That's the charisma, right? In fact, when the BJP didn't do as well, 400 Par didn't happen. It kind of like shook the thing for a while. Not anymore because BJP keeps on winning again. But that itself, and if you lose your own constituency and then your party loses from such a big majority, you come down to this. How is he going to face it? I don't think he can just say, yeah, he will say there were forces against us. But I think he'll have to say
No,
that.
Chetan, he lost in Varanasi when he's lost.
Those
he's-
were never expected to win. I mean, he was never expected to win.
But what I'm saying is that he has lost election. It's not as if it's the first time that he's losing. Yes, it's the first time that he's losing in Delhi, which was where the party was born. So that I can understand. But he's somebody who has fought against all odds. He's fought against his own people.
But if he
and
loses
come
his
to this
constituency-
level.
But you're right, because he lost his halo.
Yeah.
In 24, when he says, vote for me and punish those who sent me to jail,
And still-
nothing happened.
Normally, Rahul,
Zip.
all jailed CMs come back to power. Normally.
come back to power.
Lalu,
But, yeah.
Hemant
Jayalalitha.
Soren, Jayalalitha.
Indira Gandhi.
But with
I mean, yes. But they all have resigned.
Chetan has a point.
When they
here.
go, they all resign.
Chetan has a point here because generally jail makes you a martyr.
Yeah.
You come back with where people think, oh, this guy has been politically downtrodden and all of that. In this case, that's not worked. The sympathy is not stayed.
Even Naidu Saab.
It actually has hurted his.
Yeah, so many. Normally it's like,
Yeah.
but they all resign. And if you had if there was a time, there was a Prashant Bhushan, there was Yogendra Yadav, there were all these people that say, you know what, I'll go to jail, but I've got these people, they will run Delhi for you, they'll do a great job, don't worry, I'm in there. That
you're
was not
saying,
the equation,
A,
right?
he showed that he was hungry for power, which doesn't
call
go
it,
with the Aam
call it
Aadmi.
hungry, call it insecure, call
Right.
it whatever. But he was the power, he was the only leader. If he's gone, how will Delhi be run? It was not very clear.
And secondly, there was also, remember, talk that his wife would be the designated,
There were all these rumors.
backseat
Chief
driver.
Minister,
And
There is
people,
no-
people
No,
didn't quite appreciate
that was
it.
the Lalu Rabdi model that was equated to. The other thing is, he went to jail or he was accused of things that he promised to the people of Delhi he will never do. He said that I don't want a sheesh mahal. I don't want lavish
they were
life.
visuals.
I am happy in a two-bedroom.
want bodyguards.
I don't want
Visuals.
bodyguards. I don't want big cars. मुझे तो
The
मेरी
excise
WagonR
policy,
ठीक है जी.
the excise policy was
And he
changed.
said कि दिल्ली
Like
में
in the
शराब
fodder
बंद करा
scam,
देंगे.
Let's say the fodder scam of Lalu. We haven't never seen the fodder scam, right? We kind of know that there was a case, but nobody in the country saw. But the excise policy was changed, and it's there for all to see that it benefited these people. So it,
Like the 2G policy.
yeah, now it's a policy change. Whether there was corruption or not, I'm not making any conjectures, but it just puts doubt in people's mind.
No,
like,
not-
something has happened.
Where
So-
the doubt did not come because the policy was changed, Chetan. The doubt came because the day the LG said, I'm going to issue an inquiry into this policy, they came back and went back to the old policy. Why did you do that? If you believe, and 4 days ago, 4 days before that, he had said that this is the best thing for Delhi, and then he went back and said, no, I am taking this back.